Wednesday, week 1 mobility routine. We're going to need a foam roller, either some weight, or I'm planning on using a couch for 2 of these routines. You could use a bed frame for the first one that we're going to do, which is called a sink mob. So we'll take a second here and get set up to do the sink mob. Okay, so the first mobility exercise we're going to do is called the sink mob. And for this, you're basically looking for something that you can kind of lean back and open your chest up with. So I'm going to use the back of a couch. You can use bed frame, a barbell, and a rack if you have a rack, but again, we're at home. So a lot of times I'll use a bed frame to sit on my knees and do this, but for this video I'm going to use a couch. And again, it's 2 minutes. And maybe we'll get started. Here we go. So again, you're going to grab a hold of this and you're going to step out forward. And the idea here is that you're opening your chest up and pulling your shoulders back. Continue to breathe. So I'm leading with my right foot right now as I use my left foot to brace back against the couch to keep it from moving. Because with my weight and the floor that I'm sitting on, the couch will move. So then I'll step back, relax it for half a second, regrip, and pull again. Again, pulling your shoulders back. Try to make sure that you go even so that both sides are pulling the same. You can open that chest up and open them shoulders up. Sink. It's called a sink mob. So you're going to sink down into it. Oh. And you'll feel at some ranges that your range of motion is it. So, or again, all the way down on the floor. Oh. On your knees, you can do this on a bed frame. The baseboard of the bed frame. Usually the headboard's a little higher. A dumbbell and a dumbbell rack if you have it. And you're basically going to lean forward using your weight to open up your chest and those shoulders. Still got about 15 seconds. And again, you're not pulling, so you're not pulling the couch. You're just leaning forward, letting your weight do the work. Relaxing, trying to relax into it. And we'll stop. We'll move on to the next exercise. So we'll reset back up again. And we're going to use this couch again, but this time we're going to do what's called the T-spine overhead mob. So we're going to take our roller. We're going to try to put it at the top of our back, basically just below the shoulders. Let me set this up so you get a better view of what it is that I've got going here. So my back just cracked. So I'm going to move this one more time. Well, cracked again. So your hips are going to be in the air to start. As you can see, my hips are in the air to start. I'm reaching back over. And I'm going to try to relax into this. And I'm going to flatten my legs out. I'm going to reach back and use the couch to basically hold me down. Oh my. Now, for you that are not that flexible, bring your feet back up and get your hips up a little bit. But try to bring them down to where you're at least getting some stretch into that back. And again, 2 minutes.
Oh. Try to breathe, relax into that foam roller as you reach back overhead. You should be able to start to feel your body relax if you relax into it. Don't be tense on this exercise. As you can see, I've gotten to the point where I don't have to hold on to the couch to try to pull my upper body down. We got about a half a minute. Nice and relaxed. About 10 seconds here. And stop. Just take your time. Slowly getting up. You don't want any head brushes or anything like that. So, ooh. From that, we're going to go to what's called the serratus smash. Now, you can do this with a softball, but trust me, that's extremely painful. So I use the roller. And so with the roller, what we'll do is we'll get it up on our side in the serratus area, up and down the ribs. Basically, I'm going to go from about the bottom of the armpit up and down the ribs, and we're just going to roll back and forth for 2 minutes. And you use your feet. So I have one knee, as you can see, bent, and the other one rolling over. Ooh. And I'd be lying to you if I said this wasn't kind of painful. And when you do it with a softball, it's extremely painful. Well, it works so well. And again, armpit down through the chest, side of the chest, you're doing the serratus. And I, a lot of times, as you can see, my hands on the roller to help kind of push and roll it back and forth. Apparently, I really needed this one today. And then sometimes you'll move the roller down a little bit because as you're rolling around, it'll move. We got about a half a minute. And we'll stop and switch sides. And again, armpit, down the ribs. 2 minutes. Here we go. Again, if you find a spot it's really tender, work on it. When you got to adjust that roller, do so. Mother sucker. Oh. Sometimes. Yeah. About 10 seconds. And stop. That's Wednesday, week 1 mobility routine. Thanks and have a great day.